pelvic floor is a really basic exercise. No matter what your fitness level is, you should be able to do pelvic floor. And I've worked with people with joint problems where they can't move any part of their body. The one thing I could get them to do was pelvic floor. When you look at what's happening to you if you've got breathing problems, you've got wastage, muscle wastage going on through your whole system because you're basically being very, very inactive. Enforced inactivity, but inactivity. So we need to work what we can, the best way we can. Pelvic floor is good for continence, it's good for sexual health, if you have the strength to think about that, and it's tied in, it's actually good for sort of lower back pain, believe it or not, indirectly. So for guys, they call them keys exercises. The ladies generally know it as pelvic floor. Pelvic floor is a martini exercise, which, if you're old enough to remember the advert, is anywhere, anytime, any place. So you're going to pull up through your back passage, basically like you're trying to stop yourself passing wind, and hold that for me. Pull up through the front like you're trying to stop yourself going for a wee, and hold that. And pull up through the middle and hold. You can hold that for a count of 4 or 5 and gently release after and repeat. That is sort of like an endurance muscle. So I've done one with you. You can be doing sets of 20, 30, 40 of those. You can do it sitting down watching the TV. You can do it doing some washing up. You can do it lying in bed. Doesn't matter where you do it. The general gist is, as long as you do it, it's beneficial. If you don't, you're not going to get anything out of it. The cough and sneeze version of that is more of everything coming up all at one time. So, as I say up, bring everything up and gently release. And every time I say up, you bring it up and you release it. So when you hear the word up, you clench and you release. And you never know when you're going to go through life's ups and downs. So I'm playing with you a bit, but if you're on your own, you could put a word on the telly that's like a keyword, and when you hear that word, you clench your pelvic floor on. It mimics what you're going to get if you cough or you sneeze. You don't get any warning, you just have to apply the pelvic floor. If you can do nothing else out of what we've spoken about physically, do the pelvic floor. It's a start for 10. Pelvic floor and breathing exercises are your beginnings. I hope that's been helpful, and see you next time.